Mariah here. It's a pleasure, honor, and privilege to be reading for you. Hopefully all you guys are okay and doing really well for this new year. So let's get into your general reading for the month of January 2023. I can't believe we're here, and see what's going on. What is it that you need to know? So let's see where you're coming from to know where you're going, right? So for my Leo spirit, where are they coming from? Leaving 2022 behind. Where are they coming from? Let's see. We got the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have here. Nine of Swords in the reverse, and one more. Sun in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So let me show you what we actually have coming out. So what we're leaving behind is definitely challenges. We got two fives being present, which talks about challenges. So Leo, in 2023, whether this was a relationship, whether this was a job, whether this was a financial situation or opportunity, there definitely was some sense of defeat, some sense of loss, something that for you and your circumstance did not work out, or you had to let go, that could have, put a damper on your 2022, or there was a damper around this circumstance or situation. And I do like that the Nine of Swords is in the reverse to a small degree, because when I see it in the reverse, it's like, I don't want to say it's accepting defeat, because I don't think we necessarily get defeated unless you allow yourself to. I think we take those losses as lessons and learn how to improve the next time, or how to get a better outcome the next time. But the Nine of Swords in the reverse, it's almost like giving your hands up to the universe and saying, you know what, God, spirit, angels, ancestors, whomever, this situation is beyond me. It's not working out. It did not work out. It, may have felt like the rug was pulled underneath my feet, or not my feet, but your feet, of course. And you know what? I just surrender. Nine of Swords in the reverse, that's surrendered. No more. I can't think about it no more. I can't allow myself to be mentally confused, mentally deprived, and just like, oh my God, renting space in the head and in the mind. So that's where you're coming from, especially again with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Could have been a financial opportunity, could have been something with your stability, maybe a home situation, could have been a commitment, any obligation. It does not matter if it was romantic, financial, or if it was something physical. There was an obligation that you had to something, or wanted to have to something, and it just didn't work out. So we're looking at that as what you're leaving in 2022. So let's see in 2023, specifically January spirit, what is Leo entering into? What is Leo entering into? Also, too, just to kind of go back a little bit, last year may have been the year where you may have struggled to feel like yourself, whether it was, any type of inferior complex, maybe any insecurities, maybe something with your self-esteem or self-worth and stuff like that. That sun just reminds me of somebody who has so much potential and so much capability and so much abundance within them, but because of life kind of kicking them in the ass or beating them down, it's like it becomes difficult or more harder to recognize how capable we are on the inside, that confidence, that self-esteem, that self-worth, how much we actually do deserve. So I just had to, didn't mean to backtrack, but I had to come back to that sun energy. So for 2023, where are my Leos going? What are they entering into? Specifically January spirit. Where are my Leos going? Where are they entering into? Okay. 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 Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Let me show you what we got. We got the Star, Page of Wands, Three of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Swords upright. And the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. I like it. I don't know why it's getting me emotional. My business, but here we go. I do like it. Just to highlight something here, especially when I'm looking at the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in the, not 3 of Pentacles, but the 3 of Cups in the reverse. I don't want to go there. I don't want to put your personal business out there. It's for the Leo I'm talking to, obviously. You know, if you resonate, you take it. If you don't, leave the message, right? Catch you next time. You were a statistic. You were a statistic, Leo, and kind of a heart-to-heart one-on-one, if that's okay. You are a statistic, whether this is coming from a single parent household, whether this is growing up in poverty, whether this was being at a disadvantage. Maybe you come from a family, a legacy of family members who may have not had the financial means or the financial capabilities. You may have come from a family that may have really lacked the opportunities in life. You know, you may have come from a lineage of single parent, households, right? The mother may have been a single parent, the grandmother, however it may, there's something here that's dysfunctional. That's the best way to put it. Doesn't matter how you slice it. You come from some form of dysfunctional family and some form of dysfunctional background, which should have put you in statistic status. And growing up, you may have been in statistic status. I think why this is getting to me a little bit here, Leo, because despite, and I'm not saying this to call you a statistic, but I'm saying this because this is like your reality. Despite being a statistic in the month of January, and especially coming off the year that you may have had in 2022, January starting out, and I know this is when the whole New Year's resolutions and things tend to happen, but you're really in a space of, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to BS around. I'm not, and you may not be in the mood to hang out with friends. You may be not in the mood to spend time with family or hang out with family. And there's a reason for this. So just hold on, give me a second. Let me finish explaining. You may not want to spend time with family or friends. You may even decide to go silent on some friends or people that you would consider acquaintances. You may decide to go silent on some family members. You're separating yourself. And I love the theory of degrees of separation, because you are separating yourself, because those people that you may have been surrounding yourself with, may have had in your environment or around your circumstances, unfortunately, just like you, a couple things. Either they are statistics themselves, but they're not choosing to do anything about their situation and make their life better, whether it's family, romantic partners, friends. They're not choosing to make their situation better. They're not choosing to elevate. They're not choosing to grow. They're not choosing to evolve. This can also be too, on the flip side, that they like, operating on those lower vibrational levels, going out every weekend, drinking all the time, partying, for some, maybe getting into the little drugs. I don't know. They may like the drama. They may like, doing these things that it doesn't matter what their temptation, vice, or how they, kind of get down. In the end, their growth is not conducive to your growth. And because this month, specifically in January 2023, you are very focused on a certain outcome, because you are not wanting to continue any type of statistic forward. It's like you're this month in January 2023. It's like the people who aren't good for me, the people who aren't meant to be, the people who hold me down, the people that, that aren't on the same pathway or on the same track in life. I gotta leave you behind. And this is the month where you are going forward in the direction that you see fit for your own destiny, your own future, and your own desires in life. And you're going on that path alone. It is a solo journey. But I love that the 10 of Cups is here, because the more you continue this path on your own, and, unfortunately, but fortunately, in a solo way, the more you start to find what makes you fulfilled, the more you start to find what makes you happy. When we're in the sphere or around people or circumstances or situations that tend to be like that loud white noise or that clutter energy in the background, we can get at times lost in that. This month, though, it's like, again, based off the year you've had in your 2022, it's almost like you're sick of, I don't want to say sick of yourself, but you're sick of the circumstances you've had to deal with or been in. And it's like, no more. no more. So you are going on your own to a new destination. What is that for you? You know, what actually is going to, well, no, let me put it this way. What is your vision? What is your pathway that you're treading? What is your dream? Where are you wanting to be? And that's all things I'm sure you've asked yourself, you've tried to figure out, you've tried to understand. And in the month of January, it's like, okay, let's blaze a new path. Let's go forward. This is where we're going to go. And like I mentioned, as you continue to go forward and cutting this out, the more you find your own sense of fulfillment, the more you can stand on your own. It's such a beautiful energy. Tell me more, Spirit. Where will my Leos be at the end of January 2023? We got two coming out. Let me show you. We got the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and the Strength. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. I love this. I genuinely love this. Why do I love this, Leo? And I'm going to tell you, I was getting the Lion King reference, but I didn't want to say it and be cheesy, but then we got the Strength card here, right? And I was thinking of, in the Lion King, I'm not going to make this long, but you remember how Simba's father ended up getting killed by Scar. And then Simba had to, take control of the pride of, what was going on out there. In a weird way, this is kind of what it feels like. It's due to unfortunate circumstances or how 2022 may have played out for you, or what you've had to deal with. It's like you have to let somebody go, and you're letting things go and situations go that in the end only makes you much stronger. And that's where I come back into this Three of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands, and the Strength. I don't know if this is you or this is in regards to whomever or whoever you're going to be doing this to, but somebody's not going to be happy. I already see your energy coming into January of detaching from the statistic mindset, detaching from any type of statistic realities. Family members, friends who are statistics that are not moving ahead in life, that are not going the same way you're going, that aren't wanting the same outcomes as you, you're cutting them off. You're leaving them in 2022. Any type of romantic partners, friends, situations, opportunity, especially when it comes to finances as well. If it does not align you with the outcome you're looking for, you're letting it go. Just kind of even an example of the finances. If you've worked a job where you're at poverty level or above, slightly above poverty level, it's like, no more. I don't want to continue that financial statistic of only being able to make this much, especially if that's ran in your family. And now it's like, no, 2023, I'm going to break that statistic. I'm going to double, triple, quadruple my income because I don't want to be a part of the statistic anymore. And you're cutting off that old job, or you're figuring out new ways to earn more money and then releasing old ways of earning. That's just on the financial aspect, but that's one of the ways that this comes through as well. And if this is in regards to some person or circumstance or situation, yes, they are going to be hurt. I think of a leech and a parasite, a leech and a parasite, same thing, but a parasite and a host. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's like you may have had a parasite, which I go back to this statistic thing, or, someone or something or a situation that isn't in alignment with your future outcome, and having to remove that parasite from the host, you being the host. And in this situation, you're going to have to cut, and you are at the end of January, you're like done with something, but it requires so much strength of you that you already have on the inside that you're going to be able to do it. And this is the right thing to do. And I go back to the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So Leo, by the end of this month, it may not be the easiest emotionally, and I don't think it's for you. I think it's for whomever you're going to have to relinquish, whoever's going to be the receiver of this Three of Swords. This month is not going to be easy month for them. Also, too, though, to some degree, not for you either, because with the Strength here, it is going to require that strength and that inner knowing that I am doing the right thing, removing the need to attach, removing the need to have that in your life, removing the need to be in that comfortable situation because they may be family, or that may be a job I'm used to, or that may be a romantic partner I've always had. It's like having to remove that level of comfortability, which is going to require a lot of strength, but somebody's getting hurt. And I don't believe it's you. Somebody's going to get hurt. And I don't know who you're going to be hurting. And it's not intentional. It's for your best good. But I don't know who you're hurting at the end of the month. But you're hurting somebody. But it's for good cause. It's not, it's a very justified reason. So, Leo, I'm going to leave this here. I wish you the best. Happy 2023. Have a good year. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.